It's
But
not very humbling.
you shouldn't force your body into stuff it doesn't like, though. That's for sure.
Yeah, this is true. Hi, Gayana.
Hello, how are you, Elaine?
Very good, thank you. I'm just eating lunch. Well, I'm just having some soup. And
I was singing your praises yesterday, Guyana.
Oh, thank you, Maurice.
We have a lovely lady who joined us on a call, Swati. She asked me, she took advantage of one of my free mentoring sessions, and
Right.
it's kind of moved on from there. And she's just spent about 6 months rethinking all her business, and
Oh,
she's now really ready to move on. So I invited her to show Maurice, and she took to
right.
that like a duck to water.
Okay.
Um, but she's actually an artist who does murals and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So we're talking to her about whether you can build a QR code into a mural, for example, in a hotel setting. And so I was talking
Yes.
about the design work you'd done and the various things you'd done and the way that all these little images, which, although they're a bit modern for my taste, work extremely well, and the way we've rolled them into the brand Bible and therefore consistently right out across everything we do.
Mm-hmm.
So you did get credit for that.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're
Deserved,
gonna.
deservedly.
I'm going to introduce. Is it Sawito? Can't remember. Um,
Swati.
I, yeah,
Swati. It's Swati, not Swata, not
Swati.
Swate.
Swati. I'm going
Yeah,
to introduce.
she's really lovely.
Yeah, an old soul, but I'll introduce you anyway, and then you can do your magic because obviously her work is, hands-on artistic work, and we're going to have to put QR codes into that somehow. So, but that's for the future anyway. Right, today, Elaine, this is your master QR.
that's my what do we call it? Logo. Not a QR, is it? That's on the screen.
No,
No, that's a logo. That's a logo.
this is your master QR. Here it is.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. So it loads up like this. Okay. So
uh,
inside,
Elaine,
No.
are the colours in that tree actually hard fixed?
Speak to the designer. She's with you.
Oh, okay. Then they will then they should conform to my ideas on this. In which case, there's no problem. Diana, can we print each of those colours straight out the tin?
Yeah, yes, they are CMYK coded, so print ready
Okay,
files have
that's
been shared.
that's my only question. No specials, just straight out the tin.
right. So I've already created a kind of zany QR. So obviously this is the image that loads up. Here's the background. Exact colors I've taken from the imagery here, the purple. That can be changed if you want to. So inside the master QR, I'm going to require what headline you want. So just make a note of this, Elaine, and I'll do it for you. What headline you want, what about us do you want, and then what link. So as an example, you can have, we use the globe links a lot. We can't change the icons on this system, unfortunately, but on here we can add more direct links. We can put social media on there. We can,
So you've got Facebook, X,
yeah,
Instagram, TikTok,
yeah,
Signal, Messenger.
yeah,
Uh, those are off. Oh, and TripAdvisor. That's cool.
yeah. TripAdvisor is new.
Have
Pinterest.
you got Elaine? Have you got TripAdvisor ratings on some of your retreats?
The venue has, I believe, but not me personally, but that's a good idea.
Get one for your courses or your retreats where they go
Yeah.
away.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah. Good idea.
A TripAdvisor review invitation to everybody under the sun would be really cool, and that really is the way to get traction.
Hi,
Good
Janine.
idea.
That's what I do. Huh?
Right. Uh,
So, Maurice, William, before you go any further, Gianna's already created a QR thing for BGT.
what do you mean a QR thing?
Gianna, can you explain what you've done?
No, she means the designer QR frame, the QR
Oh,
Oh,
that
yeah,
you.
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Um,
Oh, right.
so all that's going to happen from here, yeah, let me just show you how we do this. Um, all we're going to do from here is, I think I've probably already given this to Diana.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
have.
this is what is there
Yeah, that's all
on
done.
the
Yeah,
frame. Yeah.
and you've got your URL that's done.
Mm-hmm.
That works. But really, I just need to fulfill what you need inside the master QR, and that requires what I was talking about a second. I just need your headline, about us, right, and the links that you want in there, and then that'll be done. So that can then go into your backdrops, etc., etc.
Okay, that's brilliant. We don't have anything to link to at the moment. As you know, we're completely from scratch. We're still not even formally constituted yet.
No, but you have got your domain name here that I know is working. This one.
Mhm.
Sorry, that's
It points to the app. It points to the PWA. There's
yeah,
nothing on the website.
where is it? No, further down.
Yeah, yeah, just you got it up, 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 up.
This
It's a BGT. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
no, that's an
Oh,
email.
that's the email. Okay.
But I tried it earlier and it definitely worked. So I thought, right, that's good. That's all worked.
Yeah.
It is.
Yes. Yeah, it's linked.
So this link is connected to right. So that's cool. Right. So let's go to the app now then. I couldn't get into the knowledge base earlier on again. I don't know what the problem is with your knowledge base, but I couldn't get into it. But I'm not too concerned about that today because I think what we should just do is because what I've done, I've given Elaine access to the back office of the app, which is here. The first problem we got is that I need the image Guyana to this is the constant problem with actually with we need this tiny image here that's 1024 by 1024 to go up here.
Is that a thumbnail?
Yes. And the reason for that is that when people bookmark the site on their phone, that will show up. Your logo will show up. So we need to get that in there.
I think you can pick one from the brand Bible for bringing generations together that has been created within the Maltix knowledge base. If you search BGT-CIC.
Oh, is it? It's already in there because I thought I tried to do that earlier and it just didn't work. Hang on a minute. Just go in here. What's it called?
BGT.
BGT-CIC.
No, it's
The
not
hyphen.
BGT-CIC. I don't think it's in the. I think it's in Elaine's knowledge base.
No, it's not. It's not. It was meant to be okay, maybe. I'll share it with you.
All right. Okay. Cool. All right. So let's close down the app side of things, the QR side of things. Right. So in here, right. So what we know is that this is the navigation that I've created along with Tom and Mark in which has been replicated inside our social business app. What you can't do is go and change anything in here. If you do, it breaks it. And it causes all sorts of consequential problems. But of course, you can touch it. You can go into it, and that's fine because we're on the onboarding page now. There's the sign-in page. Okay. There's the preferences page, and so forth. So we can go through each of these, and we're going to start with the home page. So if you want to put a block color in the background, you can. There are some issues with certain types of block colors, and it affects whether you can see the wordage or not inside the admin area. So it's a real pain. So this part of it, Mark's going to be working on in the future. So you might, for the time being, just want to leave it as is. But just so that you know, the block color you can change. So as an example, if you were to take your if we were to look at your color picker, your image color picker, your palette, which is here. The way I've done this is you can choose which color you want to use as a background, and then ask Guyana to create a block color. It's just a square block of exactly the color that you want. Okay, and then what you do is you go onto the home page as an example, go across to the other side, and you go to screen structure here, and then you click on the container. I haven't done this for a bit. I think this is the right one. And you change the image color here. So you just import the color that you want, and it plonks into the background.
Go ahead and do it, William, if you want to. I can always unfathom it because nobody's looking at it at the moment.
Okay, well, if we were to grab, I don't know which color really, this purple,
It's a bit dark.
this green.
Yeah, okay.
All right. So I've just touched on that. So that means I've copied the color. You can just go onto the internet. I often just do it, just simple. And then like color, I can take a simple screenshot of that. Except I can't do it because I'm on Zoom. Drives me bonkers. But that's how I would do it. I take a screenshot of that, and then I would import that color into. So if I just show you how you do that again, you can do this on every page. We haven't got a global change for all the pages yet, but we hope to in the future. But it's quite a lot of extra coding. So you've literally got to go into whichever page you want to change the color of, go across to screen structure, click on the paintbrush, grab the color, change the image, and that should change the color behind the scenes. All right. So with that principle in place, the home screen is where we're going to do most of the work. So if you want to get rid of the Multics QR bit at the top, you can. But obviously, if you're an affiliate, then it's handy to have it there. We could make that smaller, I guess, as well if you wanted to. But just so that you know, on the top here, you can see what it looks like on the phone. Because very often Morris will say, well, it's not right on my PC. And I say, but it's right on the phone. So the most important thing about this, because it's connected to a QR, it has to be right on the phone, because it's the first person that the likelihood is whoever's going to open it up for the first time have gone through the QR, so they're on a phone. So what we got to do is make sure that what we do is done on the phone here. And what happens then, it will then put it correct. It'll correctly put it in place for the PC and for the for the laptop, etc. If you do it the other way around, if you save stuff in here, it won't do it for the phone. That's my point. All right. So
there were various options there, William. Did I see that you clicked iPad Air? Is that the best one to click? Because there's a few options.
yeah, all that does, it tells you what it looks like on a PC, on iPad Air or Android 911. So it literally shows you what it's going to look like on that device.
Okay.
Quite clever. This is what it looks like on a PC, on a monster one like Morris has got, or a medium one. But obviously, we're interested in making sure it looks right on every single phone. And that's, so you can see what it looks like on an Android. It looks quite different to how it's going to look on an iPhone 14 Pro. So what PWA does, what's the way to do it? What's the way to describe it? It automatically changes the structure of the site for the device that it's going to. How clever is that?
Very neat.
Yeah, it is. Right, so first things first, here's your text area. You can change that, you can move it. So obviously if you wanted to put more text in, you can just drag and drop, yeah. Or you can you can move this and you can put, you can change whatever you want to on here actually. I tend not to play too much with this bit of it. I mean, there are options here that are kind of useful. You might be interested in using them. But by and large, I haven't so far. There's an online and offline video section. So this video here, this could be the same video off YouTube that you have on your master QR, or you could have a different one. So really, this is your elevator pitch. And the rules are elevator pitch. What are you? What problem do you solve? And what makes you different? So when you've got that video, plonk it into YouTube and then put the link in there and it comes up straight away. So this will be removed. If you want to have another video, you can have two if you want. You can have another one at the bottom if you want to. Right. What's joined to the admin area in here? Well, we know this, don't we? If I go onto PC to make it bigger now. Right, so this connects to your talk page that introduces you, yes, to your article page. So what you do is you click on here and then you can see the navigation links are on the other side. You simply go to introduction and contact. And what I've done in here, because this is generic, it says connect to a talk article or category. So if I click on here, obviously we don't need that bit anymore. Just remove that. And then we can click save. Okay. Right, so now that's been removed.
Get my plate, my dish. Hang on a sec.
And depending on how you want to style this, this is where you add your images. So to do that is very simple. I've got everything set up on transparent. And there's some clients, just like Morris's, for example, all his QR, all his frames here, they're different colors. Yeah. I think Elaine's is transparent. It's got kiwi fruit in the background, isn't it?
Yes.
And that was done by, I think, from memory, on the home page. I went to screen structure and I put a kiwi behind, and then I left these transparent. But what you can do is put images in here. So we can add an image. So you can just grab it. We can grab something that's already here as an example. Let's put the thing you hate in there just so you can see it.
Will, I've just put the link to the knowledge base article with the brand Bible in the chat and on your WhatsApp as well.
Ellery on the phone.
I am
There you
sorry,
go.
I thought it was in the
Can I
Maltix.
phone you back? Okay, thank you. Bye-bye. Right. So that's how you put an image in there.
Yeah, Garner was just saying that the brand Bible link she sent you in the chat box.
Okay.
It's in the Larry's design KB, not
Oh,
Maltix one.
this one. I beg your pardon, of course. Yeah, I've forgotten about that. Okay. So I can grab this. Which one do I grab then?
I think the first one should fit. Or this smaller one there.
Crumbs. There's a lot in here. I hadn't seen this. You probably sent it to me and I didn't look at it. knowledge base, favicon, knowledge base, media banner, knowledge base, logo for web app main screen. I'm not sure we've got the one for.
Oh, wow.
No, the dimensions were not shared earlier, but I think that the first one will be
So
fit in there.
this,
Diana, is this
Yeah.
is this essentially the branding and color sheet for BGT?
Yes.
Superb work, if I might say so.
it is,
Thank you. That
It's
means a lot.
it's exactly how it should be. Brilliant. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
so let me just go back into
Of
here.
course, the fact that we can't find it, we'll address later.
No,
Because
it was
indexing with databases, indexing and recovery is 85% of how you work it. So we just have to find some way of logging all this stuff so we know where it is. Now there may be an automatic way of doing that, or it may be that we have to know what to search for. So yeah, but that's another discussion for another day.
no, the only thing I missed out was I thought because Will has access to both the Maltex data, Maltex knowledge base and Larry's design. I thought it was in the Maltex one, but it's in the Larry's VA design knowledge base.
Yeah, but
So,
now we know to look. That's fine. By the way, I've just seen an image of trees on a kind of mulberry coloured background, and
yes,
down line, getting cushion
yes.
covers printed in that would be absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
Waiting room cushion covers, that kind of thing,
Oh, good idea. Yes.
or wallpaper. I mean, just love it to death. So this is a revelation to me too, but I don't get out enough.
Right, so I tried, I'm sorry, I tried to do that on 2 or 3 images and it didn't work, so
Oh,
the
okay.
image is still the wrong size. Okay, that's working there, that's working. That, now you know how to change all the images on in there, Elaine,
Yes.
and you know how to change the words.
Yes, I do. Yes.
So that's all under your control. Other than that, what's going to happen is that you probably don't need a sitemap on there. I'm not sure if you're going to have the Multics affiliate stuff on there. I'm assuming you will, but if you don't want
Yes.
to take it off.
Yes.
But these are just guidelines really. So Larry's design, you won't need that one. App access, you can choose the words that you want to put in there, tried, register here, and all that kind of stuff.
Yes.
People
Mhm.
sprints. Right, so this is your a link to your talk knowledge base.
Mhm.
You know where the links are for that?
No, but I'm sure I'll find them.
Just to quickly remind everybody, you can simply go to your
George,
But,
and then
Elaine,
go to
yours is segmented, isn't it, between public courses, content you actually pay for in its own right, content that's part of courses, and so on.
Yeah, on the Perfect Health Hub it is. Yes, this is a different one, of course.
Well, this is okay, but all I'm saying is that you might need to look at the authority levels, which might imply more than one, more than one set of tags, if you will.
Yes. Good
If you
point.
have to have different tags for each authority level, then that might be more than one square. It might not.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
all.
yes. Thank you.
so under the administration area here, you grab your chat widget link, which is here. You can grab your knowledge base link, which is here. Help. Yeah.
Okay, yes.
And you can this is new, they've just got the omni-channel links in here as well. So you just grab these links and you put them straight into the correct page here.
Lovely.
Are there going to be any shops with?
There will be at some stage, yes.
Okay, so that you're going to do those on Stripe?
Yes.
and then just put the Stripe links into articles.
Yes.
You're 100% in control of that.
Yeah, I prefer that to the Wufoo forms.
Well, yeah. The thing about Wufoo forms is that it's got much more. What's it got? It's got the thing about Wufoo is it integrates with your CRM, but because Stripe is such a brilliant back office system anyway, I just don't think we need to do it in Wufoo for most clients. It's just extra work that we don't need to do.
Stripe links with CRM anyway, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And the word you're looking for is connectivity.
Yeah, the connectivity between Xero and Stripe should be in place. So in other words, because Xero is integrated into your CRM, everything that goes through Stripe will go into Xero inside your CRM.
Yep.
I hope that's not a bit too heavy for most people, but the idea is that Xero and Stripe connect, which is brilliant. So that's what we've done. So that's Anita's just blown away how good it is, and I blow my own trumpet. But it's the marvelous thing about this is that we put our clients in control of their shops. Simple dimples. Okay, get in touch. That is your right. Let's move that out of the way. Get in touch is your internal.
But well,
Yeah,
we actually put our clients in touch with almost everything.
pretty much.
And that's one of the things that was coming up at the Silver meeting. People are obviously used to being told that they can't have access to their own stuff. And here we are going, of course you can.
You can. And we
So
are.
it's not just so what maybe we should start phrasing that in we allow you access and control over just about everything, including the interface between Xero and Stripe, and then a great long list. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to start working on that.
I'm talking about mindset, how we present it.
Yes. Yeah, that's good. Nice and simple bullet points.
And we've got to get in touch. We've only got 10 minutes on the call now. So this you can control as well under settings. Okay, so if you want to, and everything's got a data source here, so you can control the information that you want coming through on the form itself, where it says select one. You can change this and you can put in exactly what you want in there. You just type it in and it turns up.
Yeah.
Super clever. So you're in control of that as well. Going back to the home page. Right. Get in touch. Members only. So this is the area that members only get in touch. Members only is here. I think it's here. Yeah, so again, this can be changed, but you can add stuff into this if you want to as well. So you could put a survey in here if you wanted to, a Wufoo survey, for example. But you're in control of that bit as well. You're also in control of the events page. We've got events inside the Multics knowledge base. We've got and Guyana's got these anyway, but she's done some of these, so you can use one of our events backdrops here if you want to, or you can create your own. News feed, AI assist. You just connect that directly to your knowledge base. Sorry, to your talk. Training videos, etc. You can put videos in here. You can put if you want to, or you can just link them to a master talk article page with videos in. And you can connect smart form pages. If you want smart form pages, so if you want belt and braces, we can just create a smart form page that actually goes into your CRM, as well as your registration page here. So if you want to do that, just let me know. And obviously, when you post anything, it comes up on your notifications page. That's already been done. So what happens is that when you go into your app through the just go back here. Obviously, you can change all this on the front, Elaine, as well. It's all under your control. When you sign in, so I'm just going to sign in as me, then everything that you post in here will turn up as a notification on the notification. So it'll ting on people's phones, but this is where they go to see the notifications that you've done, because this is connected to notifications. So yeah, everything's working, it's up and running because it's been replicated from previous slots. So I don't think there's a lot of work here to get this how you want it.
Yeah, brilliant.
All right, so you know, we assign 5 hours of clerical VA for all new sites. I think Janine and if Francois wants to get involved with this, can whip through this in no time at all. I think the effort's going to come from the knowledge base. I honestly do. I think that's where the effort.
Guyana, if you want another earner, you see this picture, this icon you've created for events.
Yes.
Drop a picture of the client behind that lectern. So in this case, Elaine.
Yeah.
With me?
Yes, yes,
that
got
was
it.
good.
Yeah.
And then
That's personalization at levels no one else, I don't think anybody else in the market has.
and then the background can match the client's colors, and then you can put Elaine behind the lectern. That's really cool.
I have actually got a picture of me behind a lectern, so that's given me an idea to do. Thank you.
All right, so the admin area here is all working. Everything's ready to rock and roll. It's just you just need to spend an hour just putting the pictures, putting it up, putting the words in that you want, and you're done. Because the thing's right
Brilliant.
already, you see. So you know.
Fabulous. Thank you.
All right. So, anything else you want to? Have you got any questions before we run out of time?
I've put in the chat box a link for this evening, 6 o'clock. We're going to be presenting a walkthrough of the Perfect Health Hub. So we've done 2 days of Multics, what do you call it, Big Fix with Love Entrepreneurs. And we got better on the second day, didn't we?
Yeah.
And tonight's going to be a run through of my hub, so people can see how things are connected and so on. So we have got some people interested in the app, certainly in the QR, the designer frames.
Well, Will and I are putting together a presentation page with deals for Silvertree and stuff like that. Literally, as we speak, we interrupted to do this meeting.
Brilliant.
So we should have that up in, what, a couple of hours, Will?
Yeah. And the thing about Silvertree is that we're giving away quite a lot of credit in the first, say, 5 deals. So there's going to be a pinch point on VA time, which is good because we can focus our time on getting things right. But certainly for absolute sure, there's 5 hours VA time guaranteed on every deal that comes through, Janine. QR stuff I'm still going to be in control of until we hand that over to whoever wants to take responsibility for it. Smart form pages will probably be Mark because he's got that kind of mind for creating them. So yeah, we're ready to rock and roll.
Brilliant.
And I honestly think that the time for Janine to work on this with Mark, because Mark, Guyana, and Janine and they've got their own WhatsApp group now, that they can coordinate. I don't think it's going to take much time at all to get the app up and running. When we say up and running in 24 hours, that's what we mean. Astonishing, really. As long as the client's happy with the images, then we're good to go. I think the work is going to come in a knowledge base, and if they've got a CRM, that's going to be more work again, and that's more, you know, the harmonization isn't as easy as you think. It's got to be thought through.
But sooner rather than later, we're going to need a knowledge-based specialist, because whilst we say to people, well, here's your knowledge base, set up the hierarchy, set up the categories, and then load it.
Yeah.
I think we'll have clients that have got files full of stuff. They just say, well, that's a lot of faff. And if we've got somebody that can just do that, ask the right questions, set up the categories, plonk the stuff into the slots, make sure it formats okay, then I think that's a saleable service.
We've got a minute left on the recording, and then this closes down because it's on my free platform. But I'll post the recording. I hope that's be useful for you, Elaine.
Yeah, lovely. Thank you. Reminder.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. So we're good to go. Just get the master QR sorted, get this sorted. The knowledge base, obviously, you know how to do that. Oh, look at that. Look at Janine. Look at that. That's glossy.
What happened there?
Oh, six.
Hello.
Did I miss it?
Yeah.
I did.
It's a multi background, yeah.
My word. Yeah, that's good.
And you're enjoying summer, Janine.
It's
that's
extremely hot today. It's like 35 degrees today, yeah. So we are.
55.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, that's hot.
Yes, it is.
Well, it's 5 degrees and cloudy here in sunny downtown Staines.
We're gonna get cut off now, but thanks everybody. That was a good call.
Okay,
Bye-bye.
bye.
Bye bye.
See you back at
Bye.
Marlwell.
Okay.